2, 3, 4 weeks ago and left a message. Couldn't get a hold of anybody. And guy called me today, just a little while ago, and talked to him for a little while. I probably already know him, um, actually. But anyway, that's another long story. Um, but anyway, they have a job with housing, which that makes it interesting. What they do is they deduct 200 or 300 a week out of your paycheck, and then I'm wondering if that's like before or after taxes or how that goes. Um, but and then if it's also like included is revenue, you know, income. So I don't know. I'd have to see what's going on. Hey, 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 and well, I've been looking around still and trying to be careful with it because I'm trying to get these storages combined and reduced, and I'm just about done. I'm really close today. Um, but I went out to get some more boxes, and then I applied for some jobs this morning and yesterday, and then I did again a little while ago. The one that I had trouble with getting on, and I went and saw the manager, and he just told me to do it on my phone and not the computer. Where everybody said, "Oh no, don't do it on your phone." You know, you have to do it on computer because I did it on computer and it rejected, and that was like over a month ago. But anyway, so and I know the manager really good. He's really nice, and so anyway, um, I went and I just went ahead and did it right there at the store. And then he's like, "Let me know when you get done." And I just went and did it at the store. And then I came over to him and I said, "Okay, here, do you want the app number and all that stuff? Because I give you this number." And he's like, it'll take overnight to get it processed. He said, and so see me tomorrow. And he's really in a bind. I wanted to be just a stalker, and he's like, "Well, I really need a Checkers, but I need everything." And one of our other stores is extremely short, and that's right in my area, okay, too. And I said, "Well, I got a friend of mine that's a manager," and no, I played the Walmart game like 5 years ago. No, that they called me 6 months later and went, "Okay, we're ready to hire you now." And I had a really, really great job being a district manager for several years of another business. But anyway, so and that business is a little slow right now, so I'm not going to be doing anything for that business right now. But anyway, so I uh, I went ahead and applied for that one on the spot, and then this other one, this guy called me a little while ago, and they offer you housing. They got a big 4 or 5 bedroom house in a really elite area, and uh, you uh, in the on season there's like 3 people to a bedroom, but off season like there's only one person in that whole house right this minute. And then they have 3 stores in the area, and I said, "Well, I can be a floater." And so he's like, "That sounds pretty good." And so what they're saying is, he said it was like 200 or 300 a week. Now I can go to a Marina Bay hotel and get a room for 330 a week, and probably plus taxes, with everything, and be by myself. Because we're in winter rates this year. They actually really came down. Even Summer Place in Destin is down to 99 a day right now. Um, so, uh, I was kind of hoping to have, pushed along on the other jobs that I had so that I could have enough revenue to just go stay in a hotel, because it's so damn cold, you know. I mean, the heat one is the most deadly, but the cold is really is deadly too. But I just don't do cold well. That's why I left Memphis years ago. And the money was righteous back in the day. It's not like that anymore. But it was so good way back, And but anyway, so He really wants to meet with me like tomorrow on that job with the housing thing. And he did say, sometimes it doesn't work out well because, um, people uh, don't always get along or something like that. So the only problem I would have is if people are doing drugs in the house or outside of it. I don't want to be around anything like that. And I don't want to be around any cuckoo drunks either. So, they have to be pretty cool. Because I just don't want to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and get slammed for some illegal stuff that I have nothing to do with. But other than that, but he complained about having young people and them playing on the phone all the time. Isn't it interesting? It looks like the market is just that. That it's really hard for people to get employees because they got to be on the phone all the time. That's pitiful, man. Why? I think years ago, when I was a kid, if they had phones like that, I don't think we'd have been using them. It would have been our jobs. The first time you whoop that sucker out, they go bye bye. Because they didn't play. When I was young and left home, it was like if you wanted to work, you worked. And if you didn't want to, then there was 10 people looking for your job. No problem. So there's some options there. Maybe, I don't know. Um, it sure be nice to have a place that was warm. It sure be nice to have, a bath in the warm and dry in the warm because it takes hours to dry my hair. Um, it would be, nice to be able to cook real food, you know. Um, but other than that, that's kind of about it. So, I'm working on that stuff right now. My friends are in town. I haven't seen them yet. Talked to them a couple times. I was hoping to get together, and they're going to be leaving in the morning. So I'm hoping to get a call here in a little bit, and before I leave town here, so I can go nighty night. It's going to be terrible cold tonight. It is so cold right now. It feels like it's 30. No lie, it feels terrible. But anyway, and I went and got my other sleeping bag out, so now I have two sleeping bags in the car. I put one down and one over me, so um, uh, that's a little better to try to keep me warm. Man, dude, with the lights, what's with you? So anyway, um, that's kind of about it. Just trying to get things in order, but I've still got my car insurance to pay and one other storage to pay, and I still have to have gas to go back and forth. So, it's getting close. No sales so far this week on eBay. Had one last week. Um, and I haven't had a lot of time. I got a bunch of stuff I need to list right away, but I'm trying to just box it all up and put it in the front so I can get to it easily as soon as I get everything moved around because I really need to try to get the stuff moved around and so I can save some more money. And I'm hoping it will all fit. I'm right at the back end of the whole deal, and I'm hoping it will all fit. So, and that way I would save $100 to $125 a month if I can get it all fit. So, I've been going through boxes and sorting and separating stuff because I moved in such a hurry from the other place. Everything's all mixing up. I left a lot of stuff behind. So, ran out of time because they were so rude and illegal. But again, that's something for the lawyers to handle. But anyway, so uh, that's kind of about it. Um, we'll see. But yeah, so today's been an okay day, I guess. Got tons done. But wish I could have got a little bit more done. But I'm still kind of spooked over freak that whooped his weenie out over there in the storages. And so I'm kind of trying to lay low about the time that that person was in there. So far, they haven't picked him up on the cameras yet, coming back, and they haven't been able to ID him as doing business there yet. So, um, I don't know. It might have been just a fluke. One time occurrence or something. Just real weird. So, never had any problems like that before. So, and I have storages at 2 different locations. So, but anyway, that's kind of about it. I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update. And I am freezing. I'm so totally freezing right now. And do something kind for a stranger. I love you. See you in the next one.